public holiday. So at the end of this lecture, there will be a question, and I hope you will be able to answer it, and your answer will be considered as attendance. It will be considered that you have attended the lecture session. So we have done exercise 1, 2, 3 I think we didn't do in our class, and also number 4 we also didn't do in our class. So today I'm going to show you the exercise number 2, which is how to draw this metric range. So for this metric range, we will have a few functions that we are going to explore. And also for exercise number 4, we also have a new function that we are going to explore, which is array. For this function, it is polygon as well as fillet. So let's take a look at exercise number 2 first, the metric range. Okay, now I have opened up my AutoCAD. So I'm going to make sure that I have the right object snap. So first we are going to only choose point and point. And the very first thing that you need to do is you check the limits, type limits, and they're asking you lower left corner. You just push the button enter, and we specify the upper right corner, which is 500, 500. So voila, we already have our 500 times 500 drawing board. Now we are going to set the units. So always remember that our units must be in millimeters. And the precisions, if you look at the drawing, the decimal points is only 0 decimal points. So we are going to use exactly 0 decimal points. So push the button OK, and then we can set up our layer. So LA for layer. So we create layer number 1, which is the construction line, and we create another layer, which is object. So for this construction line, we change the color into green color, and object we maintain as white color. So we are going to draw the center point, our first construction line, which lies at which intersect with the center of our circle, and also center of our polygon. So just double click the construction line, and then you can draw our construction line. So our construction line will be a straight line. So make sure that you put the auto mode on. So L for line, you can do at any points that you want. So I'm going to put 50 now. Put 50. And then L again. So this will be our guide. Now we are going to change layer, double click at object, and we are going to draw our first circle. For circle, C for circle, and specify the center point for circle. We didn't switch on the object snap, so we are going to switch on the object snap for to draw our circle. So we are going to choose intersection. You just click at the intersection, and there will be an X appearing in your screen, which means it is you are pointing to the intersection of these lines. So we are going to specify our center point at this intersection. Just click at this intersection, and they are asking us the radius, but somehow in our drawing it is written as diameter, so we don't want to have any mistakes. We just uh, key in the diameter. So we want to change from radius to diameter, so we type D for diameter, and then they're asking you once again the diameter of circle. It is 40, so just key in 40. So this is our diameter 40. So the next thing is we want to draw our polygon. So for polygon, Polygon, for polygon, enter number of sides. This is a hexagon. So our side, we have 6 sides. Center of polygon, again at the intersection of these two construction lines. You just click here, inscribe in circle or circumscribe about circle. Since it is circumscribed about circle and the diameter is 25, we are going to click at the circumscribe about circle and specify radius of circle. Now they are asking the radius of circle, so the radius of circle will be 25. So 25 divide into 2, so we got 12.5. So we already have our polygon here, our hexagon here. So the next thing is to draw a line downwards. So it doesn't tell us the angle, so we are just going to rely to this dimension. Again, we are going to draw another construction line here, so that we will be able to draw our polygon as well as our circle. So the distance is 130, so we are going to offset this vertical construction line. So we type O for offset, and they are asking us the distance, which is 130. So specify select objects to offset, so we are going to offset this object. So selecting this and selecting the side, which is our right side. And the horizontal line is actually 35 downwards, so we're going to offset it. Offset distance 35, select object to offset, select this horizontal line, and then move to downwards. So for move, we can just move it around, and for move, and then also this one we can move it around, and for move. Now we are drawing a line from here to here, from this intersection to this intersection. Make sure we change the layer, so now we are in object layer, so not a problem. So we are going to draw a line, and then when we chosen the intersection, we pick this as our starting point, and this intersection is our end point. Now we want to make sure that our line here got space of 10, so we use the function offset and specify offset distance is 10. Okay, select object offset. Now we got our two lines. Okay. The next one is to draw our circle as well as our polygon. So C for circle, So we may select this endpoint because this endpoint actually lies at the intersection, so there shouldn't be a problem. So just pick this point, and the circle diameter is actually 50, so D for diameter is 50, and we draw another polygon. Number of sides is 6, and specify center of polygon at this endpoint. Circumscribe or circle which the radius is 30. Oops, sorry, it's not 30. Diameter is 30. Six. Center of polygon here. Circumscribe or circle diameter if diameter is 15, but the radius is 15. Diameter is 30, but the diameter is radius is 15. So we have our polygon here. So if you look here, the polygon is, there are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, and it's already joined together. And if we want to edit this line, it will be we are not be able to edit this line. So we need to explode these 6 lines, so that from one line it will become 6 lines. So we use the function explode. So select object. Now we got 6 different lines. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different lines. Why we need to draw the 6 lines? Because we want to have a fillet here. So for drawing the fillet, we are going to use the function extend, dx, d, and d. For extend, you can just select this and enter, and just select. Okay. So same goes to this one. We extend, select the endpoint, and then enter, then select the object that you want to extend. Okay. Now the last part is to trim, so that we will have our shape of our object. TR for trim, double enter, we just choose what the points that we want to trim. So this one cannot be trimmed, but you need to erase it. And enter. And the last one is to erase objects that we don't need. Then okay, another trim required. And the last one is to fillet. Then radius 3, our radius is actually 3. And fillet, radius 3. Radius 3. Radius 3. So we can just delete this line, and then hide the construction line. this bulb here. So now we already have our object, our metric range. Okay, so first of all, let's draw our construction line. So it looks like I have drawn the construction line layer as well as the object. Now we double click at the construction line. So draw a line. Sorry, I didn't turn on the layer. So I'm going to draw the construction line and the vertical. Okay, so the first object will be our circle. Diameter 22 circle. Now we have to change the line, the layer. So make sure that we switch on the intersection, because that is where our center of our circle will lie at. And the diameter is 22. The bigger one, the diameter is 66. And we also have a construction line in the shape of circle. Diameter 22. Change the layer back. Now we draw a circle that lies, that array around this construction line circle. So draw one circle, so the center point will be here, and diameter is 8. Then we do array. Select the circle that we want to array, and enter. And select the center point of the array. So this will be 6 items. Now we already have our array. We go back to our layer and go to construction line layer. And it is actually 98. It is 98. Then we rotate. I'll go for rotate. That is actually 30 degrees. Select the object that you want to rotate. Specify the base point. It is actually 30 degrees. So next one is to draw circle here. Change the layer once again. So circle, it is actually radius diameter 20, and another one is diameter 40. We also have this line that goes downwards. And I'm going to offset this line to 2 mm. Looks here, it does not goes to the circle. We need to extend it. And this one also need to extend it. So we use extend, select object, enter, select this. So it goes to this one. Select object, select this. So it will be just checking whether we can do it or not. Set 6. So we have the continued line. Next step is for us to do the fillet. Radius 3. Okay, I think we have completed. Now we're going to mirror this to this axis. Mirror. Okay, already have this one. Now we want to do a 10 radius circle. So go C, circle, DTR for 10 radius. First tangent of circle. So this is the first, second, and the radius is 33. So we have our tangent, we have our circle. Another one is radius 10, 100. Okay, so just see for circle again, tangent radius, this point to this point, then mirror. Okay, we are going to trim. So goes to this one, and for mirror. So tangent radius to sticks. Okay, C for circle, TTR. Okay. So we are going so for this one, now we have the object we just draw, so we can switch off the layer and it is finished. That's why it is not needed. So this is how it will look like.